Hunter, of all people, Hunter Helmsley asks this. Hey, Stevie, you were in WWE, or WWF, in fact, when the real-life Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and China love triangle took place. What was the locker room gossip like, and when did you first hear rumours of Triple H and Stephanie dating in real life? Fan from Derby, UK.
Okay, so this is the height of the right to censor. Obviously, we're all there at the show, at the pay-per-view. He takes the backdrop. That was a great match, by the way. He takes the backdrop onto a pallet, and he gets a nail in his calf, or he gets sliced up or punctured, and he's bleeding, and it's really serious. So they put him maybe on a stretcher in the back or do so. He finishes the match, so you got to give him credit for that. He's always, even with the torn quad, he finished the match and stayed in Jericho's Walls of Jericho. But back to this match, after that match, he's on the stretcher or they're tending to him, and that was the clue for me and others that they were together, because she was almost on the verge of tears, and she had her arm around him and she was hovering over him. And that's not a business thing. That's not a business relationship or a promoter or somebody in the office worrying about a talent. What were the rumors or the gossip? I can't quite say, because if this is 2000, which it is, I'm avoiding the locker room at all costs. I'm a pariah in the locker room. We went back to that on the full episode talking about my time with the right to censor. So I wasn't a part of the gossip. But when I saw that, they're together. And then China started being a lot nicer to me. So that's usually an indication, well,
She was on the hunt.
Not on the hunt. But I mean being nice to me, because all I can say is just my speculation. She's no longer favored up there, and she's on her way out, which is true. But you didn't know that at the time. But she's being very, very nice and starting to hang out with people that aren't Triple H or aren't the top people. She's hanging around a lot more of Val Venus and other people. You just look at that and you're saying, okay, there's something going on here. Now they're kind of always joined at the hip. She's alone, or she's with Stacey Carter a little bit, because they did that thing with the Stacey Carter wearing the black wig and coming out with her. So, you kind of put your eyes down and just kind of push forward, but it became something you couldn't help but notice over time.
I think the only other concrete bit of evidence, I guess, was from X-Pac, and that was Sean Waltman around the same time. He said they filmed a D-Generation X and Run DMC video package that was going to be
in a strip club and everything like that, and out in the streets in New York City, right?
Yeah, and they said, or Sean said at the time, yeah, they were getting a bit overly friendly, and that's when I sort of had a guess about it. So it all sort of coincides around, February 2000. Hartford Civic Centre, by the way, that was. No Way Out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the Garden.
So, but once again, no, you weren't. Okay, actually, I'm sure no one really cared that much. It's their business and whatnot. But maybe two things. Is one, did you think, oh, damn, Triple H is really going to get in power now? And, actually, yeah. And two, was that the talk of the locker room for a while, or not that much?
You know why? I don't think, this is the thing. I talked about in the NXT episode. There was always a camera laying on the floor. There was always some piece of audio video equipment somewhere in the locker room or somewhere close by that we could see, much less the other places where they could have cameras or microphones. And if they didn't, there's just a natural paranoia. So a lot of times those things would not be, and let's think about this, even if there's not a microphone, there's a pair of ears somewhere, or multiple pairs of ears that they could stooge you off and stand on your throat to make it higher, because I told Hunter what this person said. But yeah, I mean, I looked at it and I said, well, this is going to work out one of two ways. This dude's going to be gone in a month, or he's going to be running the company.